Ladies and gentlemen, the University Marshal, Robin Dubin.
The 2013 Undergraduate Diploma Ceremony for Case Western Reserve University is hereby convened. Once again, it is my pleasure to introduce President Barbara R. Snyder.
I welcomed many of you this morning during our convocation ceremony. For everyone who is newly arrived, thank you for joining us. Let me be among the first to say to you today, our graduates, congratulations. You didn't just earn a college degree, you earned a degree from one of the nation's leading universities. From your seat today, you are truly on top of the world. Your loved ones who offered you support along the way helped you get here. So did your friends, your classmates, roommates, professors, staff members such as those at the Sages Cafe, and of course, Officer Mark. Whether through phone calls and visits, hot coffee, a friendly hello, the people I just mentioned all cheered you on. You didn't disappoint them or yourself. I often say that your success is the university's best achievement, and achieve you did. I am so proud of all you have accomplished here with us. In addition to celebrating your success this morning, we will also honor members of our faculty who have distinguished themselves in teaching and mentoring you, our undergraduate students. But first, I want to recognize a member of our platform party, Vice President for Student Affairs, Glenn Nichols. Glenn, please come up here and stand next to me. Glenn is retiring after more than 25 years here at Case Western Reserve as our Vice President for Student Affairs. So much has changed on our campus since Glenn took the helm in 1986. Students traded landline telephones for cell phones, textbooks for ebooks, word processors for laptops. Glenn helped lead the planning and execution of our beautiful residence halls, the Village at 115, as well as preparations for the Tinkerville University Center that will open next year, and countless improvements to our residence halls and dining facilities. Through all of these changes and more, Glenn focused tirelessly on helping students develop and excel on our campus. So many of our wonderful programs and traditions stem from his influence. In his retirement, Glenn has agreed to assist Case Western Reserve with special projects, so we will continue to benefit from his wise counsel. I ask our audience to join me today in thanking Glenn for more than a quarter century of dedication to our students. Before I turn to the senior farewell, I want to acknowledge one other extraordinary person with us this morning. Earlier this morning, I shared a unique story about one of our graduates. He began as an undergraduate on our campus in 1939. Soon after, the United States entered World War II, and he joined the patriotic effort. When he returned, he rejoined his brothers in a business that began as a $900 shop and ultimately grew to become a worldwide enterprise worth $3 billion in 1996. Today, Morton L. Mandel, a giant of industry and renowned philanthropist, will walk across this stage to accept his diploma. All of our students are special to us, but Mort Mandel has been special to our university longer than any of the rest of you graduating today. So please join me and let me ask him to stand one more time in saying a huge congratulations to Mort Mandel. I hope his story inspires you about the value of your education and the persistence it takes to pursue your dreams. Now, to provide a personal reflection for your class, it is my honor to present your senior class president, Christian Wargo, to deliver the senior farewell.
Good morning. It is a huge honor to be in front of you today. As the president of the class, it has been my privilege to be able to serve you, my classmates, over the years. As I wrote this speech, I was trying to think of as many stories as I can to encapsulate everyone's experiences because I know they're all different. So unfortunately, Mort, hopefully you can relate. I will try to connect with you as well. From personal struggles each of us have faced to great personal successes each of us have achieved, I know it would not be possible for us to be here today, the day of our undergraduate graduation, without the help of some very valuable people in our lives. So, I want to take the moment to thank everyone that is with us this morning on behalf of the class. To faculty and staff members, thank you for your tireless devotion to our constant learning and innovation. Alumni, thank you for your continued support of your alma mater and for helping keep this university prestigious. Friends and family members, the emotional, social, and monetary support that you provide is what has kept us sane throughout college, and we thank you. In particular, our parents. Without your unparalleled sacrifices, continuous support, and unconditional love, we would not be here today without you. We thank you. And finally, my fellow seniors, thank you for helping make Case Western Reserve the top-notch institution it is today. Thank you for all the great experiences that you helped create, not only for me, but for each other over these past 4 years. Thank you. And so today, we are at the cusp of becoming professionals in our fields. We are at the cusp of becoming renowned doctors, becoming great engineers, and creating the next big thing. We are at the cusp of further realizing the dreams we had in August of 2009, when we all came together for the first time as a class of 2013. And by no means has our journey from that August to today been smooth or straight. Fresh out of high school, we felt like big shots, right? From being named top in our class, to receiving large and respected scholarships, to actually being accepted into a great institution, such as Case Western Reserve University. We can be honest in saying that we were a little full of ourselves. I speak for myself, but maybe you can relate. But then reality struck. Orientation showed us how naive we really were, as we continually got lost in the quad, or how it took months to properly pronounce twing. Sophomore year was a pivotal time of confusion and second guessing, where some of us started to reconsider our majors and refocus our priorities onto new and different things. Our junior year was one of solidifying our goals as our classes became harder, more specialized, and challenged us to realize our passions. With all things considered, though, I think it's fair to say that this is what our college years are for, to figure out what we don't know. Little did we know coming into Case that Case Western Reserve would fundamentally change each and every one of our journeys. We all learned valuable lessons, both in and outside of the classroom. We learned how to use our resources, from eSUDs in the residence halls, to the classroom substitute of media vision, to the advanced technology in our labs. We have grown in an environment of innovation and advancement. We were involved in student groups that allowed us to learn new skills and to meet new people and advance our social networks. We learned time management by planning our schedules around not only our classes, but also events that offered free food, discounted beverages, free giveaways, all of the above. We learned about dedication and experienced it in action. Some examples of such dedication is President Snyder's tireless efforts to improving and enhancing the university. Tinkham Veal's love of and commitment to learning and growth as evidenced through the new University Center being built. And running in Hudson relays each year, even though we never have a chance to win. We learn compassion. We helped to raise funds for the Japan tsunami relief effort. We walked in and supported Relay for Life each year. And we volunteered at the Church of the Covenant every Saturday morning and participated in Saturdays of service. But finally, we learned about self-discovery and personal development. As almost every student leader on this campus may have probably heard, the quote that I love by motivational speaker Simon Sinek will forever remind me of my experiences here. It's not what you do, but why you do it. Each of us discovered our why. We set out on different paths over the years. We developed our own sense of purpose, our own set of values, and our own goals and priorities. And it is with this idea in mind that I have come to the conclusion that everybody demands something different, but we all want the same thing. We all want to achieve. We all want a sense of purpose. We all want a sense of belonging and connection. We are all empowered now with the tools to hopefully accomplish this. Today is a day that reflecting on our journeys helps put into perspective the past 4 years that we've had here together. But when you look back at our time at Case Western Reserve, you're not going to remember those all-nighters in KSL or that time you didn't get an A on the exam you were hoping for. What I hope you remember are the lifelong friends that you've made, the hours you spent people watching in Leutner and Fribley, the times you stayed up talking with your roommates, and the times you spent cheering on your chapter in Greek Week. While all of our individual experiences are unique and somewhat separate, we couldn't have these experiences without each other. And now, just as we did on that fateful day in August of '09, when we all stood together for the first time as a class of 2013, we come full circle and stand together for the last time today as one body, the class of 2013. As we depart on our own separate journeys, remember that we aren't closing a chapter of our lives, but simply building off a foundation for a better future. Remember that no matter what happened these past 4 years, and no matter what happens in the next 40 years, we will always bear the common identity of being Case Western Reserve University alumnus. Remember that no matter where we are in our lives or in our world, we will always be alumni of this university, and we should take immense pride in that fact. Remember to stay involved and help keep us a thriving and successful force. Remember that the fellow who leaves should never think that his connection ends with his graduation. It has only begun. He will come across the members all the years of his life and cherish those connections. Shine on forever, my friends. Thank you, congratulations, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Kristen, not only for those wonderful words, but also for the outstanding leadership you've provided for the class of 2013. Now it is my pleasure to present the Carl F. Whitkey Award for Distinguished Undergraduate Teaching. I call upon Jeffrey Wolkowitz, Dean of Undergraduate Studies, to present the recipients for these awards. The late Dr. Whitkey, for whom this award is named, taught for many years as a faculty member in the Department of History. He was also an academic administrator and a leader in the intellectual life of our university. All faculty members who teach undergraduate students are eligible for this award. Each year, a student committee interviews the nominees and recommends 2 people to receive the awards. The recipients receive a monetary prize, and their names are engraved on a bronze plaque in Twing Center.
Madam President, it is my pleasure to present Dr. Eileen Anderson-Fye. Professor Anderson-Fye, an assistant professor of anthropology, teaches courses in psychological and medical anthropology. One student commented about her teaching, "Professor Anderson-Fye is brilliant in the field, and it reflects in her teaching style. I cannot say enough good things about her love for the material she teaches and her genuine interest in the well-being of her students." Another student added, Professor Anderson-Fye designed an entire class so that students can get hands-on research done in the class setting and then submit the proposals they create in class for review. Through this, they are able to obtain grants to collect their own data in other countries. Professor Anderson-Fye has taken great measures to ensure her students get the most out of her courses. Professor Anderson-Fye holds the distinction of becoming the only person in the history of the university to win its top award for undergraduate teaching only 12 months after claiming the campus prize for graduate mentoring.
Dr. Eileen Anderson-Fye, distinguished teacher and scholar, I am delighted to present you with this 2013 Whitkey Award.
Madam President, it is my pleasure to present Dr. Paul Barnhart. Professor Barnhart is an associate professor in the Department of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering and teaches classes for fourth-year students and graduate students, including aerospace design, propulsion, and advanced thermodynamics. Professor Barnhart has a long association with Case Western Reserve University, having earned a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and his PhD here. Professor Barnhart spent more than 2 decades working as an aerospace engineer with NASA contractors. For his teaching style and willingness to help them with academics, campus life, or their future, his students describe him as real, old school, and caring. As one nominator wrote, I really like how challenging his lectures are. Another student added, Professor Barnhart's objective is to provide senior students with opportunities to solve problems both numerically and computationally. He believes that a well-rounded education is key. When learning of his selection for this award, Professor Barnhart said, I was an undergraduate student in this department. I have been taught and mentored by a series of brilliant and accomplished professors. This institution, this department, gave me the skills I needed. My education has never let me down. My professors did an excellent job, and maybe I'm now paying them back by passing that on to the next generation.
Dr. Paul Barnhart, distinguished teacher and scholar, I am delighted to present you with the 2013 Whitkey Award. The Jackson Award was established in 2003 by J. Bruce Jackson, a Delbert College class of 1952, in honor of Dean Carl F. Whitkey, who served as an advisor, mentor, and friend to Dr. Jackson. The Jackson Award recognizes outstanding advising and mentoring of undergraduate students at Case Western Reserve. Both faculty and staff are eligible to be nominated for this award. A committee of students selects 2 recipients each year from the nominations submitted by undergraduate students. The recipient receives a monetary prize, and his or her name is engraved on a bronze plaque in Twing Center.
Madam President, it is my pleasure to present Dr. Ronald L. Hickman, Jr., Assistant Professor at the Francis Payne Bolton School of Nursing. Appointed as an assistant professor in 2010, Professor Hickman teaches courses in advanced pathophysiology and medical surgical nursing. He has provided instruction for courses in acute and critical care nursing. One of his nominators summarized his contributions this way. Professor Hickman is devoted to supporting young clinicians and researchers. He is a talented teacher who routinely goes beyond the classroom in inspiring students and helping them design experiences to move their careers forward. Students view him as a role model in his ability to bring clinical realities to the classroom and generate excitement about discoveries that can make real contributions to patient care. While reviewing the faculty nominations for the Jackson Award, Professor Hickman noticed the list included some of his former professors from his undergraduate days as a biology major and later as a master's and doctoral student in nursing at Case Western Reserve. Professor Hickman views his current role as a continuation of the support he received as a student here and says, "I call this paying it forward for the kinds of mentoring I received."
Dr. Ronald L. Hickman, Jr., distinguished scholar and mentor, I am delighted to present you with this 2013 Jackson Award.
Madam President, the second Jackson Award this year is presented to Dr. R. Mohan Shankaran, Associate Professor in the Department of Chemical Engineering at the Case School of Engineering. Professor Shankaran joined the faculty in 2005. His teaching includes courses in molecular engineering and chemical reaction processes. When an incoming first-year student asked to become involved in research, Professor Shankaran delivered. The student, Megan Witzke, is graduating today as a published researcher. She'll enter a PhD program this fall as one of fewer than 100 chemical engineering students nationwide to receive a National Science Foundation Graduate Research Fellowship. In her nomination, Megan wrote, "Over these 4 years, Dr. Shankaran has been more than my boss. He has been a role model, mentor, and friend. He knew I had the potential to be a graduate student before I had the confidence to believe in myself. He pushed me, he saw potential in me, and he guided me to be the researcher I am today." Professor Shankaran said he's honored to receive the Jackson Award, but added that his nominator, who was motivated and curious from the start, deserves the credit. Mentoring such students is a two-way street that helps him learn. Professor Shankaran says, "I'm willing to put in the time with anyone willing to put in the effort."
It is my pleasure to recognize Mohan Shankaran, distinguished scholar and mentor, as a 2013 Jackson Award winner. We will now begin the presentation of the diplomas. The diplomas will be presented by the deans from the 4 schools offering programs leading to undergraduate degrees: Dean Cyrus Taylor of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dean Jeffrey Dirk of the Case School of Engineering, Dean Mary Kerr of the Francis Payne Bolton School of Nursing, and Dean Robert Whiting of the Weatherhead School of Management. The first students to receive their diplomas are those who have fulfilled the requirements for more than one distinct bachelor's degree.
Candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science, or for 2 degrees of Bachelor of Science from the College of Arts and Sciences: Christopher Stewart Bryant, Angela M. Christ, summa cum laude with honors in chemistry. Charles Perry Folco, summa cum laude with honors in systems biology. Sarah Elaine Gavick, cum laude. Ushworth Gunasekar. Shin Hao. Sarah Elizabeth Hoffman, summa cum laude. Tadeusz Lishka. Jennifer Robin Nelson. Maxwell Wayne Service, magna cum laude. Matthew Benjamin Solomon. Nicole Marie Spinazzi. Rachel Lee Wilson, cum laude. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts from the College of Arts and Sciences and the degree of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science or Bachelor of Science in Engineering from the Case School of Engineering. Paul Bolun An. Peter Benjamin Cook. Christopher J. Kampf. Eric Richard Pellish, magna cum laude with honors in religious studies. Samuel Lewis Roberts, magna cum laude. Sifat Shahjahan. Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts from the College of Arts and Sciences and the degree of Bachelor of Science in Management from the Weatherhead School of Management. Charity Rose Taylor, summa cum laude with honors in international studies. Christine Ye. Candidate for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Bachelor of Science in Management from the Weatherhead School of Management, John Joseph Golvazin, magna cum laude.
From the College of Arts and Sciences, candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
From the Case School of Engineering, candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science and Bachelor of Science in Engineering.
Sarah Katzali Abramovitz.
Samuel Clark Alexander.
Nicole Elizabeth Adams.
Alexandra Marie Allegreto.
Amanda Lee Albrecht, cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Si Young An, cum laude.
Ellen Marie Alexander, magna cum laude.
Stephen Michael Armstrong.
Tiffany A. Anderson.
Bradley King Aronson.
Orlade Grace Apapa.
Nadia Rose Ayat.
Jacob K. Arwi.
Michael Bennett Baldowri.
Alex Gregory Avdakov.
Umang Banugaria, magna cum laude.
Muktika Ayagari.
Eric Andrew Becker.
Guy Baratz, magna cum laude.
Luke Thomas Beery.
Mark Douglas Beatty, magna cum laude with honors in political science.
Michael Anderson Berger, summa cum laude.
Ramneek Kaur Betty.
Andrew Dean Berkebile.
Peter Auerhahn Beisinger.
Kyle Matthew Berkowitz.
Benjamin Andrew Bell.
Adam Scott Blake.
Owen Alexander Bell.
Jacob Curtis Blickenziffer, magna cum laude.
Richard Michael Burke.
Maxwell Nolan Bowen.
Arundhati Baruti.
Alexander Edward Bonner.
Teresa Magdalena Bloomer.
Kristen Thompson Boomer, summa cum laude.
Lauren Michelle Bakovic.
Christopher Johannes Basma, cum laude.
Nicholas A. Bonamino, magna cum laude.
Corinne Lauren Bowen, magna cum laude.
Catherine Mary Borsch, summa cum laude.
Caitlin B. Bowerman, magna cum laude.
Sabin Julian Barutz.
Jonathan Michael Brand.
Jacob William Bossy.
Daniel J. Brodsky.
Andrew Eric Hutchinson Brown, cum laude.
Kristen Casey Brower.
Anna Beverly Bristol.
Bernadette Bryan, summa cum laude.
Cassandra D. Bucheri, summa cum laude with honors in political science.
James Daniel Busey.
Isidore Michael Budnick, magna cum laude with honors in biology.
Tyler L. Berger.
Lydia Eve Burke, summa cum laude with honors in English.
Catherine Marie Burkett.
Alejandro Camacho.
Garrett Francis Byrne.
McAllister Castellas, cum laude.
Lineker Axel Carvajal.
Parker Ross Castleberry.
Stephen Michael Castle.
Sarah L. Kate, summa cum laude with honors in psychology.
Alexander Fredenberg Chadwick, cum laude.
Christine Marie Cavassini.
Kevin Chen.
Mingya Chen.
Sue Wee Chen.
Ruth Cho, summa cum laude.
Cheng Cheng.
Shin Chen, cum laude.
Andrew Chern.
Michael Chang.
Anthony Lennon Jeffer Christensen, magna cum laude.
James Sanghoon Cho.
Michael John Kuhara.
Andrea Marie Clark.
Catherine Elizabeth Colbo.
Benjamin Abraham Congedo.
Natalie Marie Cole.
Rhea Contractor, cum laude.
Nicholas Henry Couturier.
Hannah Zulika Cooney.
Rachel Delaney Kraft, cum laude.
Sharon Sherry Cooper.
Thomas A. Criley, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Marie Corino, cum laude with honors in communication sciences.
Colin Michael Dessins.
Christy Lee Coughlin, cum laude.
Derek James DeSico.
Alexis Danae Crosby.
Ian Charles Di Mayuga.
Paul Michael Curtis.
Cullen Babe Dolan.
Anna Ava Chekai.
James Corbin Donald.
Ashley Rachel Danis, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth K. Doolittle.
Nicole D'Amico.
Thomas Edward Duna, cum laude.
Michael James Diagro.
Gregory Aquino Dornbach.
Ashley Elizabeth DeBaylock, magna cum laude.
Jesse S. Drummond.
Mark S. De Cristofaro.
Nadia Falesa El-Kisi.
Ista Sophia Degasis.
Christopher Patrick Emma.
Lauren Michelle Dehan, summa cum laude.
Abigail Miriam Erinch, summa cum laude.
Gaston Andres Del Pino, cum laude.
Micah Helga Ernst.
Francisco Thomas Delgado.
Nicholas James Erico, magna cum laude.
Maria Dementiev.
Noel I. Eswana.
Evan Albert Durr.
Lara Fahmi, magna cum laude.
Joshua Franklin de Rivera.
Catherine Fang.
Ashley Catherine DeVito.
Matis Carvelio Fernandez.
Sharvari Themea.
Alan E. Filer, cum laude.
Li Wei Dong, cum laude.
Clara Fitzpatrick, cum laude.
Elena Clarice Dorbeck, summa cum laude with honors in biology.
Garrett Smith Forret.
Alexandria Jane Drake.
Brian P. Fort, magna cum laude.
Matthew Allen Dvorak.
Gregory J. Fowler.
Matthew Corey Eckstein, with honors in theater arts.
Sean Adam Fox.
Phoebe Edwards, magna cum laude, with honors in anthropology.
Molly Michelle Francis.
VJ Edwin.
Bradley David French.
Grace A. Elliott.
Jonathan Andrew Fry, cum laude.
Eric D. Erb, summa cum laude.
Aditya Anand Gungarthoran.
Kathleen Marie Evers.
Mihika Gangoli, cum laude.
Norma Grace Evett, cum laude, with honors in English.
Prasant Kumar Guntasala.
Andrea Lee Fiddler, cum laude, with honors in psychology.
Swapnil Garg, cum laude.
Andrew C. Flagg, summa cum laude.
Zachary David Glatt.
Austin Richard Fowler.
Sarah Gleason, cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Freeman.
Maeve Catherine Godey.
David Anthony Freno.
Matthew Ray Gonzalez, cum laude.
Nicole Lynn Furtado.
James Jackson Gregory.
Mahalaxmi Ganesan.
Rakesh Guha.
Angela Michael Gianola.
John Robert Gunderman.
Sabrina M. Gorse, summa cum laude, with honors in English.
Bharat Gupta.
Victoria C. Granda, magna cum laude.
Brian J. Guzek.
Stephanie G. Graves.
Sebastian August Harkey.
Daniel Paul Griffith, cum laude, with honors in political science.
James Douglas Hale, summa cum laude.
David Richard Grabowski, cum laude.
Heather Crystal Hall.
Megan C. Hack.
David Dongwook Han.
Jean Helen Han.
Stephen Lawrence Hearn.
Tianyu Han,
Joseph Paul Herzig,
Peter Milligan Heggs,
Jonathan T. Hilty,
Fabrice Byron Henry, summa cum laude,
Jamie Dietrich Hora,
Hu Suel Hio, Jacob
T. Horowitz,
Justin Tyler Hill,
Kyle Thomas Householder,
London Timothy Holt,
Jennifer Jia Yang Huang,
Daniel Rovat,
June Christopher Edu,
Molly Louise Huddleston, cum laude,
Samantha Marie Janis,
Lauren Nelson Huffman,
Sin Zhou,
Katarina Francis Hughes,
Bryn Rose Jones, magna cum laude,
Jessica Hemin Huang, cum laude with honors in chemistry,
Nicholas Kenneth Jordan,
Evelyn Claire Igacano,
Diane Urich,
Erica Lynn Ifelice, cum laude,
Carmen Zara Kekish, cum laude,
Jaewon In,
Philip Jean Kalal,
Nathan S. Jackson, cum laude,
John Morris Kane,
Janelle Emma Jaggers,
Aaron Keith,
Seema James, summa cum laude with honors in biochemistry,
Christopher Roy Kelly,
Giselle S. Jarrett,
Fanil Manish Kolwadwala, summa cum laude,
Sarah G. Jahari, magna cum laude,
Ikbu Kim,
Stephanie Ziyi Jen,
Sung Joon Kim,
Daniel Lee Jones,
Ryan Scott Kepka,
Fair L. Jurgens,
Madeleine B. Kreisel,
Joseph John Kachovic, cum laude with honors in economics,
Sean Anthony Kruer,
Arjun Chandrasekhar Kudilkar. Sorry.
Mark Cruiser,
Angela Nicole Christian,
Harry Edward Lubry,
Maria Elena Christian,
Jordan Donald Lahoe,
Sandra D. Kikano, magna cum laude with honors in biochemistry,
Patrick A. Landis,
David Sihoon Kim, summa cum laude,
Ryan Mark Lapidus,
Sang-uk Kim,
Eric William Larson,
Benjamin Joseph Kirsch,
Evan James Lau,
Michaela Moyer Clo, magna cum laude with honors in psychology,
Ronald Joseph Lieback,
Justine Sarah Coe, summa cum laude with honors in biology,
William Robert Leonard,
Caitlin R. Kuzer, cum laude,
Jessica Raquel Levin,
Adam A. Kozak, summa cum laude with honors in classics,
Purva Shrikant Limaye,
Sarah Marie Krakowiak,
George Charles Lindemann, cum laude.
Maria Kaharwenko.
Ryan Joseph Link, summa cum laude.
Stuart Bennett Kushner.
Xu Zhao Lu.
Julia Lai.
Megan Christina Livingston.
William Raphael Lang.
Jonathan Lopatin.
Veronica Laus.
Rafael Lopez Yurikoa Chea, sorry.
Chelsea Elizabeth Lasky, cum laude.
Tension Lao.
Brittany Christine Lee.
Win V. Luang, magna cum laude.
Linda Lay.
Matthew Paul Madler.
Devon Elizabeth Zeiss Lee, magna cum laude.
Sarah Ashley Marlang, magna cum laude.
Jean Lee.
Timothy R. Muleski, magna cum laude.
Lisichi Lee.
Arvin Mani.
Zipang Lee, magna cum laude with honors in economics.
Timothy Philip March.
Michael Ling.
Joshua J.D. Matzik.
Mikala Alexander Little.
Air Thomas Mayer, summa cum laude.
Justin Robert Long.
Evan Palmer Maynard.
Adam David Luta, summa cum laude.
Eric Neil McCrae.
Alice Yenan Law, magna cum laude.
Eric Anthony Molino, cum laude.
Neso Lewin.
Christian Mahona, cum laude.
Christopher Scott Mabe.
Simone Colette Michaels.
Brandon Alexander Maiden Wright.
Marissa Nicole Miles.
Catherine Mai, cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Mallory A. Miller.
Mega Matra.
Su Young Min.
Vincent G. Mack.
Jacob Michael Mishuk.
Tyler Sohang Man.
Reza Mohammadpour.
Morton Leon Mandel.
Unkar Mohan.
Christine C. Marcello.
Brian D. Morin.
Jacob Charles Marks, cum laude.
Colin Michael Morlock, summa cum laude.
Victor Natsunaga, summa cum laude with honors in political science.
Emily Christine Muller.
Sarah Bailey McCormick, cum laude.
Brendan Michael Mulcahy, magna cum laude.
Kelly Ray McCready, summa cum laude with honors in political science and theater art.
Catherine Jane Murakami.
Christopher William McFarlane.
Michael E. Murray.
Kevin Ryan McKenna.
Hakup Jack Nagapetian.
Radhika Malhotra, cum laude with honors in international studies.
Archana Thilaka Nalaswani.
Navathitha G. Moregan.
Krista Marie Nicholas, cum laude.
Megan Elizabeth Milne, summa cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Sami Alexander Nijim. Kevin John Nosum. Alexander Michael O'Lear. Alison Page Orlando.
Kara Susan Monin, summa cum laude with honors in psychology and sociology.
Michael A. Oswalt, cum laude. Krista M. Payne. Richie Siandi Fawn. Magna cum laude. Sorry. Alexandria Antoinetta Pila.
Kate Lucille Morgenstern.
Philip Michael Pinzola.
Daniel Na.
Dane J. Pittock.
Luke Terrence Nance, summa cum laude with honors in sociology.
Bradley Scott Park Potter, summa cum laude.
Angela Beth North, cum laude.
Christian Poon.
Martin D. O'Brien, Jr.
Chenchi Yu, magna cum laude.
Zenobia Abba Diforidankoa.
Julie Chiyu.
Denise Ijamaka Okacha.
Akshay Raghu, cum laude.
Stephen M. Oppenheim.
Jose Ishmael Reyes.
Deborah Mary Ort, magna cum laude.
Jeremy Michael Ridley.
Brett A. Osala.
William Case Reinert.
Allison Lauren Palmer.
Nathaniel John Rivett.
Alexis Nicole Parisi, cum laude.
Michael J. Robertson.
Sejong Park.
Philip T. Rockwell.
Hamish Rajni Patel, summa cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Sean Michael Rupp.
Janaki Jitendra Patel, summa cum laude with honors in religious studies.
Jonathan Sasson, magna cum laude.
Mira Ajit Patel, cum laude.
Grace O'Connell Soline.
Nikita Jayesh Patel, cum laude.
Peter William Schmidt, magna cum laude.
Margaret Irene Peng.
Renee Ann Schmidtmeyer.
Michael Patrick Parisa, summa cum laude.
Lauren H. Scott.
Sarah Ann Persad, cum laude.
Zachary Paul Scott.
Kelsey Ann Peterson.
Wade K. Self, magna cum laude.
James David Petrus.
Joseph Kenneth Sewell.
Emily Thuong Vi Pham, with honors in biochemistry.
Samantha Jamie Shiring.
Julia Jennings Pitts.
Michael Christopher Sirosky.
Jeremy Lloyd Pomerantz, cum laude with honors in economics.
Paul Francis Smetana.
Daniel Faraj Preston.
Craig Eric Smith, cum laude.
Gabrielle Lily Pruchno, cum laude.
Lauren Melissa Smith, magna cum laude.
Ryan V. Pucha, magna cum laude, with honors in biochemistry.
Jacob Richard Snyder, summa cum laude.
Lucai Q, summa cum laude.
Terence A. Suthard.
Catherine Logan Raber.
Henry James Spradley.
Viba Ramesh.
Alena Marie Statue, cum laude.
Jeremy Michael Rail.
Brian I. Stack, cum laude.
Yesenia Ria Rivera.
Erica Michelle Stellas, magna cum laude.
Amanda Gonzalez Richardson.
Elena Lee Strickler, summa cum laude.
Brandon James Riedlinger.
Robert Brandon Stuckey.
Amanda Diane Robinson.
Maxim Sturt, cum laude.
Andrew Daniel Rocky.
Divya Sundarapa Dinan.
Anthony Joseph Rosapep Grubbs.
Vinay Pranav Suresh, cum laude.
Alyssa Marie Roscoe, summa cum laude.
Corey Maverick Sumsky.
Kevin William Russell, with honors in English.
Kyle Patrick Tepe.
Caroline Denise Roth.
John Key Kayrit Tucker.
Betsy Day Rudrick, cum laude.
Megan Maureen Thomas, magna cum laude.
Song Hyung Roo.
Skylar David Thompson.
Daniel Zhizhatko.
Abby Louise Thorburn.
Yasmin Christine Sadatzadeh.
Jenna Catherine Tumasuvich.
Leah Saju, cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Duquesne Donna Torrio.
Joe Seba Saloom, summa cum laude.
Emily Quinan Tran, cum laude.
Paula Moriarty Santa, cum laude.
Morgan Charles Trent.
Keely Marin Saslow, magna cum laude.
Alyssa Katerina Tropa.
Ankita Setputa, summa cum laude with honors in psychology.
Peter J. Urban.
Alyssa Catherine Teresa Savadelis.
Jared James Van Landingham, cum laude.
Andrew Wright Sheeler with honors in history.
Matthew Varley, cum laude.
Bethany Schmidt-Kahns, cum laude with honors in English.
Daniel Paul Vasil, cum laude.
Andrew Charles Shriver.
Anju Lee Verma.
Mark Robert Schultz.
Lucas P. Voigt, summa cum laude.
Lauren Ann C.
Chen Kwang Wong.
Mai Emily Sagawa, cum laude.
Catherine Ann Welch, summa cum laude.
Arjun Sharma.
Christopher Yeager Wentz.
Brendan Thomas Sheehy.
Valoran Janice Whitelock.
Yi Shun, magna cum laude.
Brian J. Widman, magna cum laude.
Oluwatosi Titilola Shanbanjo, summa cum laude with honors in psychology.
Gregory M. Wilenkin, cum laude.
Young Mi Shin.
Benjamin Murray Witoff.
Kendra Ann Simmons.
Megan Elizabeth Witzke, cum laude.
Michael L. Simonson.
Amanda Lynn Wojon, cum laude.
Gail Marie Simpson, magna cum laude with honors in biology.
Delone Wong.
Erin Lynn Slater, cum laude.
John Michael Work.
Kristen Leah Smith, magna cum laude.
Larry Shuyua Wu, magna cum laude.
Joshua Andrew Snyder.
John Benjamin Wirtz, summa cum laude.
Nipan Sodhi, cum laude with honors in chemistry.
Lauren Ashley Wyeth.
Ashley Renee Sowers.
Yu Shua Shu, summa cum laude.
Emily Sylvia Spencer.
Alice Chu Yu Young, summa cum laude.
Bryden Emma Spivak, cum laude.
Christopher David Yonosko.
Garrett Justin Sprague, summa cum laude, with honors in biochemistry.
Yuen Yao, cum laude.
Raheem Earl Stanfield.
Alexander James Yu, cum laude.
Olivia Stanton Amison.
Benjamin Merkel Yavit, magna cum laude.
Andrea Elizabeth Sterenstein, magna cum laude.
Philip S. Young.
George Vasilios Stotis, magna cum laude.
Edward Tyler Young, summa cum laude.
Sean Patrick Sukis.
Lu Yu, magna cum laude.
Joseph Michael Susi.
Pei Wen Yu.
Brittany Ann Sussman.
Paul David Yokowski, summa cum laude.
D. Tan, cum laude, with honors in economics.
Ha Wen Yang.
Emmanuel Tavares, magna cum laude.
Koshin Chang.
Jessica Page Taylor.
Ya Yu Chang.
Konstantinos Theoharidos.
Jen Ying Zhao.
Daniel Abraham Thomas.
Hao Zhou.
Kristen Marie Thomas.
From the Francis Payne Bolton School of Nursing, candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Deb K. Birdstein.
Scott Morgan Tillum, magna cum laude.
Amanda Christine Cattle.
Stephen Benedict Toth.
Albert John Alkayan Kada.
Arlene Truitt.
Emma Rose Cleary.
Ross Harley Twanmo, with honors in international studies.
Hannah Jacqueline Collins.
Christina Vicar.
Taylor Marie Diallo, cum laude.
Patrick Thomas Vaughn, magna cum laude.
Carly Marie DeKaiser, cum laude.
Benjamin Forrest Vecchio.
Lashanita M. DeVries.
Katarina Velikovic, magna cum laude.
Thea Natanya Emmons, magna cum laude.
Joseph Verbovsky, magna cum laude, with honors in political science.
Leah Rachel Epstein, magna cum laude.
Aditya Vishwanath.
Carrie Lee Foster, magna cum laude.
Alexander Vu, with honors in psychology.
Ashley M. Franklin, magna cum laude.
Dmitry Vihovanets.
Brianna Lee Freeman, cum laude.
William Wateo Wong, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Laura Gibbermeyer.
Yu Hee Wang, summa cum laude.
Shanika K. Gregory.
Christian Alexander Wargo.
Courtney Williams Hawk.
Adam David Watson, cum laude.
Markel A. Jackson.
Tova Elizabeth Weinrib, with honors in psychology.
Rachel Ann Johnson, cum laude.
Hillary Elizabeth Wheelock.
Paulina Kausler.
Abigail Catherine Whistler, summa cum laude, with honors in political science.
Jennifer Gina Kim.
Christopher Michael White.
Michael Robert Kootman Jr.
Kelly Rose Willis, summa cum laude.
Nita Louise Copin, summa cum laude.
Melinda A. Wobolt, magna cum laude.
Emily N. Kreiner, summa cum laude.
Matthew J. Wallerman II, cum laude.
Kayla Marie Lang, cum laude.
Johnny Wright.
Yuan Lee.
Haoshi Shi.
Shannon Lauren Liao.
Daniel R. Uranek.
Erica Shinley Lim.
Eric Mark Young.
Sophie Malamute, cum laude.
Gina Jacqueline Yule.
Madeline Cecilia McMorrow, magna cum laude.
Adam David Zagaric.
Jacqueline Marie Molchen, cum laude.
Mark R. Zucker, with honors in history.
Melissa M. Moore, cum laude.
Suyud Hamad Zolkader.
Patrick Stephen Murphy.
From the College of Arts and Sciences, candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Applied Mathematics, Astronomy, Biochemistry, Biology, Chemistry, Mathematics, Mathematics and Physics, Music Education, Nutrition, Physics, Statistics, and Systems Biology. Shri Agrawal, magna cum laude.
Angelica Gabrielle Nizer.
Nicholas John Aldershoff.
Shannon Claire O'Shea.
Jingning Ao, cum laude.
Brandon Edward Pock.
Gregory Mark Arlucas.
Jessica C. Parker.
Huda Abdul Aziz.
Grant Allen Pignatello, summa cum laude.
Daniel Stephen Baxter.
Morgan R. Redenchek, summa cum laude.
Jake M. Bell.
Arilis Lysandra Roman.
Casey Bennett.
Caitlin Mary Rodebush.
Douglas Kohler Brubaker.
Tracy Chapman Ruska, cum laude.
Richard Lewis Brunsting.
Ilana Felicia Satin, magna cum laude.
Wendy Stye.
Kevin M. Shui, magna cum laude.
Heywan Chi.
Ethan John Smith, summa cum laude.
Alexander Patrick Clough.
Rachel Ann Sucky, magna cum laude.
Charles William Klum.
Sarah Lynn Thompson.
Amy Marie Coe, cum laude, with honors in chemistry.
Kent Chalco Turner.
Keegan Thomas Conry, magna cum laude, with honors in biochemistry.
Anton M. Vihovic, cum laude.
Shannon M. Corlett.
Mary Carter Wingert.
Megan Louise Kramer. Quan Bin Dai.
From the Weatherhead School of Management, candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Bachelor of Science in Management, Divya Nidhi Agarwal.
Raymond Marcus Luna de Guzman, summa cum laude.
Paul Jehun An, cum laude.
Mason Jackson Eastman,
Second Lieutenant Gavin Michael Eidlet.
Grace Marie Eder.
Alexandra Lee Bishop.
Rachel Gabrielle Farber.
Stefan Vladen Blagojevich.
Ryan James Ferguson.
Morgan Alexandra Bulger.
Zachary James Floro.
Andrew Stephen Bucksbaum.
Sarah F. Grafter.
Daniel Allen Calabrese.
Kyle Jonathan Gerber, magna cum laude.
Lee Chen.
Nathaniel Arden Gill.
Wenyu Chung, cum laude.
Eno Germani, cum laude.
Brian Paul Kurth, cum laude.
Emily A. Griffin, cum laude.
Ashley Tamio Deniston.
Menu Kwok.
Jessica Du.
Alyssa Justine Harker, summa cum laude, with honors in chemistry.
Caitlin Claire Estes.
Michael James Harrison.
Grace Ignacio Francisco, magna cum laude.
David Kendrick Hildebrandt, with honors in chemistry.
Mara Elizabeth Gallagher.
Alex Charles Roddick, magna cum laude.
Jarrett Stephen Gish.
Mary T. Jennings, cum laude.
Charles Kenneth Goebel III.
Teresa Marie Kerwin.
Sarah Louise Greenlee.
Christina M. Kim.
Kyle E. Guinto.
Jessica Susan Guess.
Yushin Gua, cum laude.
Ryan Joseph Kowalski.
Dennis Hahn.
Erin Samantha Levine, cum laude.
Michael Andrew Harris.
James Daniel Malloy. Magna cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Han He.
Corey Christopher Mason.
Samuel Theodore Hecht.
Richard R. Metzger.
Nicholas Henry Howe.
Kevin Spencer Moeller.
Zurin W. Schreck, magna cum laude.
Evan Wayne Mueller.
Jean Hu.
Elizabeth Erin Odell, cum laude.
Shen Wan, cum laude.
Gina Claire Pansky.
Ray Jean.
Lahiru Kalum Ranasinghe.
Matthew J. Keen, cum laude.
Fernando O. Rocio III, summa cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Samuel Aaron Keenley.
Brian David Scotton.
Patrick James Liwa.
Brahmawansa Sivaprakash Shanmugam, summa cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Ewen Lin, magna cum laude.
Hannah E. Shimko.
Junshi Liu.
Anna Catherine Solarski.
Jean Sean Liu.
Kyle Brandt Smith.
Yahweh Liu.
Elena Christine Svensson.
Christopher Robert Ogilby.
Jason Benjamin Tabachnik, summa cum laude.
Shelby Owusu DePaw.
Stephanie Chen.
Ryan Thomas Penkowski.
Kenneth James Walther.
Anchi Ren, magna cum laude.
Eleanor Ellis Watkins, magna cum laude.
Stephen John Roby.
Alexandra Ray Westfall, cum laude.
Adrian Nicole Rolland.
Rumans Jamali.
Mara Gabrielle Roth.
Alexandra L. Zagorski.
Marlon Benjamin Rucker.
Yu Zhang, summa cum laude with honors in biochemistry.
Matthew Jonathan Rucker.
Kristen L. Zazulin, cum laude with honors in systems biology.
Erica Lynn Sackett. Lucille Ann Shane. Catherine Ann Scapen. Alexander B. Solov. Shenshui Sun. Lori Lisa Tyke. Diane R. Tingley. Stephen Truong. Evan Peter Sudis. Sheng Wang, magna cum laude. Vanessa Liz Wang, cum laude. Shrijing Wang, cum laude. Alyssa Ann Weiss. Jiajeng Yu. Raymond Jiyong Zhang. Hui Shi. Yingjia Zhou.
You've got your diplomas. As graduates of Case Western Reserve, you join an elite group. Your fellow alumni include 14 Nobel laureates, numerous members of the national academies, the leaders of some of the nation's most successful companies and nonprofits, distinguished public servants such as the first African-American woman to be elected to Congress from the state of Ohio. Your fellow alumni have been nominated for a Tony Award, traveled to outer space, and revolutionized the internet. I can only imagine what you will achieve in the years ahead. As you depart our university for the adventures that lie ahead, we hope you will think of us fondly and come back in September for Alumni Weekend, a chance to revisit your favorite places on campus, reconnect with your friends, and meet with your favorite professors. We are a different place since you arrived here. We are a better place for your contributions in our classrooms and our labs. You will be missed, but the impact of your presence on our campus will long continue. In the memories of our faculty and staff, and in the friendships you continue to nurture with classmates and others you met during your years at Case Western Reserve. Again, I offer my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2013.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our diploma ceremony. Please rise and remain at your seats until the academic procession exits the Veal Center. The faculty and students will be marching to the reception on the main quad, and we invite all families and guests to meet their students there.